Welcome to TeamZa, a smart and easy to use tool designed to support HR teams in managing employees more efficiently. With features that help track employees' performance, identify skill gaps, and organize teams, TeamZa aims to simplify everyday HR tasks. It brings everything you need into one clean, easy dashboard. What you are seeing today is our prototype, the first step in building a powerful platform with many more AI driven features coming soon to make it even smarter and more helpful. These are some of the FAQs that you need to know about TeamZa. Let us log in into the main page. Sign into TeamZa. Now it is verifying my credentials as the HR. After I log in to TeamZa, I first encounter the HR dashboard where I get a complete overview of my workforce and key metrics. I can even export the data and store it as a Excel file in my PC. I can add employees here. We also get the department distribution on the dashboard where I can see the distribution of employees in the engineering department or the sales department or the operations or the HR department. These are some of the performance trends in my company, and this is the department wise performance scores along with the wellness scores mentioned in a table. Now moving on to the workforce management. First, I go to the employee management tab. Here, let's say that I'm entering Sneha Desai. Let us search for. So I can see that in my company there is an employee whose name is Sneha Desai and who works as a data analyst who joined on June 13, and I can view her profile over here. Here I can see what skills the employee has and even the learning progress and wellness history of the said employee. So actually we use sample data here, but in the actual product there will be a much improved user flow for real users since there was a lack of real data in this prototype. So yeah, now moving on to the HR records for my company. I can see various options, for example, recording increments or recording promotions or adding new employees to the system or recording exits to process employee departures. So these are some of the recent HR transactions recorded by the system. Let's say that I want to record an increment for a particular employee. I can select the employee, let's say Abhishek Datta for now, and let the increment amount be $200. Let's say it is 2% and effective date today. And let's record the increment. Here I can see that the increment has been recorded by the system. I can even record promotions or enter new joinees in the same way and even record exits. So let us view the insights now. Total employees in my company is 11 and increments this year was 2. There is one new joinee and the attrition rate is that it recorded one exit. We also have monthly HR trends here. Due to lack of data, here it is not visible, but yeah, in the actual product, it will be there. Now moving on to the next tab for the employee wellness management. I can monitor and manage employee wellness in my organization through this tab. So these are the general data for my employees regarding to their wellness. I can get each individual employee's health review over here. Let's say, for example, Anil Nair's physical health says that his BMI is 32.1, that's obese. His BP is normal, sleep hours is 7.6, mental health, mood score, whatever. And it also gives personalized recommendations for each employee. He has been told to schedule preventive health screenings and maintain work-life balance. Meanwhile, Rahul Mehta has been told to take micro breaks every hour, and Karthik Raj, being a cybersecurity specialist, has been told to consider blue light filtering glasses because he has prolonged screen exposure. So, given his screen intensive role, he should consider an annual eye examination. This is what the AI tells. So, at this point, due to lack of real user data, we have used mock data sets in the employee wellness tab, but we are planning to add more data using real users' data very soon. Now, let's move on to the next tab, which is for resume screening. Here, I can type the job description, let's say product manager, and I need to upload the resume here, let's say an inlier, and screen the candidate. So his max score is 68.4%. He has good potential, promising candidate with transferable skills. He has good growth potential as a product manager in my company. So I can think of hiring him. I can even upload multiple files, which may be PDFs or docs. Now let's move on to the talent sourcing tab. Here, let's say the job title is senior software engineer and the skills that are required for this role, let's say Java and Python. Let's find candidates fit for this role. So my AI has sourced candidates for this particular job title and they are listed as follows, and their GitHub and LinkedIn links are also listed along with their profiles. So this particular function of our app is currently in the developing stage, and let's now move on to the next tab, which is the leadership potential identifier, where I can discover high potential employees and then create personalized learning plans for each of them. As the HR of the company, I can see how many high potential employees I have in my company and the average potential score of the employees in my company, how many emerging leaders are there. So here we see that the profiles of Saurav Das, Neha Desai, and other employees are listed according to the leadership potential ranks. So their latest performance review according to reports is also mentioned, and recommended growth actions are also mentioned. Saurabh Das, Karthik Raj. Similarly, for each and every employee, it is mentioned. Let's move on to the appraisals tab, where I can analyze performance reviews along with visualizing the trends. This is sentiment distribution that says about the employees how many negative reviews, how many positive reviews, and neutral reviews are present. So at in the present, all the employees have neutral reviews, and I can even see the top performance in my company, and also the names of the employees who need improvement in their skill status right now are also mentioned. Now let's move on to employee learning. This is the employee learning management tab, where as the HR of the company, I can manage the progress of the employees learning across all training modules. So there are 5 training modules available as of now, and there are 10 active learners. The modules available are these. I can even see the leaderboard where the scores of each of the employees are mentioned, with Abhishek Datta topping the leaderboard and Riya Sen being the lowest scorer. Also mention the number of modules each of the employees has completed. Moving on to the next part of our app, which is employee skill gap analysis. Here I will simply choose an employee to analyze, and then clicking on analyze skill gaps, I can see the skill gaps that my AI has identified for their role, and then I will even get course links for upskilling with regard to the skills that the particular employee lacks. There is also a very important section in the app listed as HR Insights and Analytics, where I can see performance distribution and monthly trends of the HR. Here I get redirected to the HR data management section where I can view the insights too. Now let's move on to a very nice and interesting part of our app, which is gamification of our HR portal, where I can see that the number of active challenges and the total participation of my employees in the challenges and how many employees have completed the challenges are mentioned. So I can see that the active challenges are mentioned where they are listed as team contributor or policy pro, fast finisher or ethics champion. For example, team contributor, where the employee has to score 90% or higher on three different HR module quizzes. So let's say I want some particular employee to take this challenge. Let's say Anil Nair or Karthik Raj. So this employee will be enrolled in the challenge of team contributor. Let's make the employee join this particular challenge. So now the total participants in the challenges are two, and none of them have completed the challenges as of yet. These are the achievement badges available when the employees reach at a particular level in the challenges. Speed demon, ethics expert, champion, or first steps. These can be unlocked after completing particular challenges. We also have a leaderboard section where I can see the top performers and their ranks. Now, as the HR admin, I can create a new challenge. For example, let's say task completion, project to be completed, and I can create this challenge now, and it will be listed here. Now, the total number of challenges is 5. So, yeah, that's TeamZa for you. Thank you for watching this demo of TeamZa. So, as you have already seen, it offers a practical way to manage employees and support HR decision making. While this is an early vision, we are actively working to improve it, adding more automation, better analytics, and advanced AI to meet real world HR needs. TeamSci is built to grow with your company, and we are just getting started. Thank you for watching.